good evening. How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Want to welcome you guys to the Big Picture podcast platform. Hope you guys had a beautiful day. A lot's been going on in the world, my people. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys. I know y'all see the caption and everything that's going on. You know, 50 Cent, he has finally wave the white flag with Clarissa Shields. I'm going to say this again. 50 Cent has finally waved the white flag with Clarissa Shields. And I'm really glad that he did that, because Clarissa Shields, she is besides her putting out, posts that come across very uncomfortable and uneasy on the eye, you know. And when I talk about her looks, we're talking about the direction that a lot of her posts go into. Sometimes we feel like some of the stuff she posts, they don't need to be posted. A lot of people don't want to hear or see some of the stuff she's posting. Some of the stuff that Clarissa Shields posts could be kept to herself, and it sheds no bad light on her like she's a bad person or whatever. It's just that marketing wise and advertising wise, it's not good for the brand, and people can stray away from who you are as an individual, and they'll look beyond how great you are, how good you are as a artist, celebrity, athlete, whatever it is. They'll look past that, and they will just try to criticize you. And that's what happened with Clarissa Shields. People were criticizing her because of the different types of posts that she was putting up. They felt that the post wasn't needed. They were uneasy on the eye, uneasy on the mind. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to 50 Cent for waving the white flag. Clarissa Shields, she has a fight coming up, I believe, in February. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. I haven't seen none of her fights yet. And, I meant to see the last one she did, but I'm looking forward to seeing the next fight that she's going to do. Yes, so I'm looking forward to seeing the next fight that Clarissa Shields is gonna have. I think it's gonna be a bomb fight. This is great marketing. 50 Cent did great marketing by coming at her. It wasn't positive, but you know what they say. There's no such thing as bad publicity. No such thing as bad publicity. Hey guys, what's going on? Make sure you guys subscribe. No, I'm not LeBron James. My name is Lemon. Okay, Lemon. All right, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you comment also. All right, so I want you guys to hit the like and hit the notification button. That way you could know when I'm going live. So Clarissa Shields, I saw a video today of Clarissa, and she was pretty much saying how she taught like over 1,000 young kids in Flint, Michigan, how to box. So what this means is that she has gone to different gyms and gone different places or what have you in Detroit or in Flint, and has taught these young men and women how to box. And the thing is that she said that there are a lot of kids who are dealing with they have different type of emotional struggles. And they use boxing as an out, a way to get through the situations that they are going through. So boxing has become a therapeutic tool for a lot of those kids, right? Because a lot of times they don't have nobody to look up to, nobody that will pay them attention. So I'm glad to see that that Clarissa Shields has took the time to do things like that, because that's needed in our communities, especially down there in the Midwest. It's very much needed, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. I'm glad she turned something negative into something positive. When I say something negative, I mean, you know, the situation that happened with her and 50, you know, the going back and forth. That was kind of negative, you know. Moreover, we have to look past that. And now more people are exposed to her. They know who she is. They know what she represents. You know, she's a and I'm just finding out that she did MMA also. I never knew Clarissa Shields fought in MMA. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this woman has done a lot of different things. And yo, shout out to the 56 people in this room tonight on a Monday night. Like, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all could be in y'all bed, getting some sleep, getting ready for work in the morning. Help, what's going on? Guillermo, what's going on, man? We got some good topics tonight. But I want to shed light on this Clarissa Shields situation, and I want to talk about how much, how great of a athlete she is. You know, this woman, she's been knocking women out for a long time. You know, knocking women out for a long time, and I kind of want to shed light on some of her accolades, some of the things that she has done, because I think it's important, right? So, ChatGPT, please tell me the different accolades and different awards that Clarissa Shields has accomplished in reference to the Olympics and being the first woman to achieve these goals, right? So, thank God for ChatGPT, right? So 50 Cent has waved the white flag. No more beef with Clarissa Shields. So Clarissa Shields is the first African-American woman to win. Oh, I'm sorry. She's the first American woman. Because let's not put it in that African-American woman box, y'all. We're not going to do that to her. We are not going to do that to her, okay? So she's the first American woman to win Olympic boxing gold, all right? Shields won the gold medal in the women's middleweight division at the London 2012 Olympics when women's boxing made its Olympic debut at just 17 years old. Wow, that's deep. She became the first American woman ever to win a boxing gold medal. That is deep. So I think that right there says enough. Like you know what I'm saying? She made her mark. Let me send this live out to a couple of our good people who are following the brand. We are definitely going to have a good conversation tonight. Like I told you guys before, I'm off for this whole week, so I will be investing some good time in on my YouTube channel this week. So we're gonna have some good conversations. You know what I'm saying? Good conversations. You feel me? But yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing her fight. I'm looking forward to seeing her fight. It just posted today. I just saw it on my timeline today. I know she's gonna knock Shorty out. The last fight she had, I forget where it was at. I forget what state it was in. But you know, a couple of people from my job, they went to the fight, and they had a good time. They had a good time, you know. But yeah, man, shout out to her. You know, I think she's, you know, she's gonna be good. She's sitting good. Yo, shout out to you, Coconut Head. Thank you for tuning in, man. Coconut Head, pause. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and the share button also. Okay? Make sure you hit that button, man. You know? So yeah. So that's a wrap. You know, it was fun while it lasted. You know, some of the memes they was putting up, that Papoose was putting up, you know, was hilarious. Some of the memes that 50 Cent was putting up was hilarious. The most hilarious one out of it all was probably when Clarissa Shields, she posted the video of Papoose finishing up her plate. And the look that he had on his face, I saw a post somebody put up. And as soon as Clarissa Shields, as soon as she put the camera on him, you can see Papoose face, man. He looked like he was mad. Like he was just like, oh man, this girl, man. Cameras. Yeah. The food was good, man. Yeah. Seasoned to perfection. You know what I'm saying? It was an 11. It was an 11. It was an 11. You know what I'm saying? So, Clarissa, man, if you ever hear this message, please lay the camera off my man Pap, yo. He was never that guy to post like that. I mean, I don't never really see. I never seen, Pat posting like that, man. You know what I mean? Clarissa, that ain't for him. That ain't for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. Let that man just be easy, play the background like he always been. You know what I mean? And he good money. That's it. So somebody says free Puff. Nah, Puff need to get help, man. After seeing the reckoning and seeing the different things that Diddy was doing and the different things he been through, the brother really needs to get help. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say he needs to get help is because when Diddy did that, when he was doing that Netflix documentary or whatever, he was focused too much on changing the narrative and making his wrongs look right instead of showing, all right, instead of showing ways of healing, like going to a therapist, going to see your spiritual advisor, whatever the case is. He was too busy trying to get media footage or just get, trying to get people to change their narrative and change how they thought about him. And that's people gonna think what they want to think, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gonna think what they want to think. And I think that's what hurt him the most. That's what hurt him the most. You understand? So nah, Diddy needs to sit where he's at, get some help, pray. I know he prays, and just embrace the situation that he's in and get out in 48 months. I think he got 48 months left. Just chill out. Just relax. Just be easy, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Be easy. Sipping on some scissor. Wow. Listen, bro. If you sipping on syrup, man, God bless you, yo. That is not my thing. Never was my thing. You dig? But yeah, man. But Puff, he's done a lot for the industry. Puff Daddy, Diddy, he's done a lot for the music industry. We can't take nothing away from him. That's one thing. All right. He's done a lot for the music industry. He's helped people. He's put food on plenty of people's tables. He's done a lot. He's done a lot. You know what I mean? So that's it is what it is when it comes to Diddy. Um, so yes. So it looks like Drake. All right. It looks like Drake. I meant to talk about this the other day, but I didn't get into it. Pause. So Drake was named in a federal RICO lawsuit alleging illegal gambling. Yo, salute, Cigar Chair Podcast. What's going on, beloved? Yo, shout out to Cigar Chair Podcast, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow my bro's YouTube channel. The joint is fire. I'm looking forward to doing a collaboration with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, B. Harlem, we here. Harlem, Bronx, Jersey, we in the building. So Drake was named in a federal RICO lawsuit alleging illegal gambling. Okay, illegal gambling, promotion, and streaming manipulation, right? So this is what happens. This is what it is, right? The same thing that Diddy did. Diddy, he was trying to sue the liquor company, and y'all saw what happened, right? They came for him, they exposed him, they look where he at now, right? Unfortunately. And this is the same thing that's happening with Drake. Drake tried to sue them. It was unsuccessful. But y'all know them corporate big dogs do not forget nothing. Drake, you are not bigger than the program, bro. Drake, you're not bigger than the program, B. You know what I'm saying? When you get this in your head that you bigger than the program, that's when they start coming for you. Pause. So now they're alleging he was in a they're saying he was in a gambling promotion situation. So they're gonna be coming for him, man. Pause. They gonna try to take him down. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's lawyered up like he's like he should be, because he got the bread, you know, and hopefully things work out the way they supposed to. Right? So we gonna get right into our brother Trump. Trump, man. Trump, man. What are you doing, bro? Real talk. Like, we spoke about this the other night, them invading Venezuela and going into Nicolas Maduro's house, middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Blessings, blessings, King, blessings. You know what I'm saying? So my man Trump, right? So he sent the people in there, sent the military, everybody in there. I forget the name of the project or whatever you want to call it was. But yes, Trump is bugging, B. Trump is bugging. And the thing about it is that Maduro's smart. Maduro said, I don't want bail. Maduro said, I don't want bail. You know why? Because I'm gonna read y'all right now why he doesn't want bail. Okay? I'll read it to y'all right now. All right. Because this is important for you guys to know, all right? Because his lawyer team, his defense, they're very strategic. Now you did, and this is why when a judge asked Maduro who he is, or was he who are you Maduro or whatever, he said, I'm the president of Venezuela. He asked him again. He said, I am the president of Venezuela, meaning you guys you guys are disrespectful. You guys are not honorable. I'm the president. Like you have to show honor to a president. You have to respect somebody. If they're not running the country like they're supposed to, I get it. I get it. If they're always coming to you for help, because America's been helping Venezuela for a little minute now. 2024, we gave them about 210 million. You understand what I'm saying? So we've been giving them resources and helping them out, this, that, and the third or whatever. But you still have to give these guys respect, Trump. You can't move like that. So when they asked him, yo, who are you? What's your name? He said, I'm the president. And then the judge asked him again, then he told him who he was, okay? So Maduro's defense is expected to challenge the legality of the arrest itself, including arguments about sovereign immunity as a sitting head of a state and whether the U.S. court should have jurisdiction because he claims he was kidnapped and not lawfully arrested. Raising those defenses before arguing bail can be part of a bigger legal strategy. So that is his strategy. That's a fact. Always show honor. However, this country not built. Thank you. Thank you. That's you know what? We're gonna pin that. We're gonna pin that right there, y'all. Okay? Always show honor. However, this country not built like that with Trump in office. Yes, yes. My bad. Okay, I didn't even see this. Trump sent the special forces to pick him and his wife up, like picking up groceries after leaving work. Hell yeah, B. Yo, they ran up in this nigga crib, B. They ran up in this nigga crib. You know what I'm saying? 1 something in the morning, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Trump, don't hit me. Like, yeah, they ran up. Yeah. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Trump is a goon. Trump is a goon. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine, right? Just imagine you taking care of somebody. You paying somebody bills in somebody's house, right? You paying the rent. You paying them. You paying the light bill. You paying the water bill. You doing all these things. After a while, you're gonna be like, yo, I need to run that house. That house is mine. Y'all might as well just give me the house, man. Yo, son did have a Nike Tech on. I thought that was freaking, I thought that was Photoshop. But nah, B, that was a real Nike Tech suit. Like, did they bring him a Nike? I know Maduro did not have a Nike Tech suit in his closet. I'm not jacking that, B. I'm not jacking that, B. I'm not jacking Maduro, who can barely, well, I don't know if he can barely speak English, but I'm not jacking homie had a Nike Tech sweatsuit on. Because if he had a Nike Tech sweatsuit on, what does she have on? What does she have on? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What she had on? Baby fat? Like, come on, bro. I'm half black. Can I say N-word? No, none of us should be saying the N-word. To be honest with you, let's keep it a whole being. Yo, good morning, Pooh. You must be somewhere where it's morning time. Well, good morning to you, brother. I mean, uh, he had on a Nike tech. He from Brooklyn. Nah, that nigga, he in Brooklyn. He ain't from Brooklyn. He in Brooklyn right now in the MDC for shizzle, my nizzle. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that dude is protected, man. That dude is in he's in MD. That nigga is that's why he like, I don't need no bail. See, this is the difference between rich and wealthy. Nah, I take that back. Because Puffy wealthy too. There's a difference between, I don't even know the categories right now. You know what I'm saying? I just know that Homeboy is comfortable. Homeboy is comfortable because Homeboy is like, yo, him and his wife, like, yo, we don't want bail. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was one of us, we'd be like, nigga, I want bail. I'm trying to go home, B. I'll figure out this other shit later. We gonna figure this shit out. I wish my lawyer did tell me, nah, we not going for bail. Nigga, you fired, nigga. We don't want no bail. You know what I'm saying? I'm firing you, bro. Talking about nah, B. Nah. What fight we fighting? What we fighting for, bro? You know what I'm saying? But when you a politician, when you nigga, I'm trying to go home, nigga. Talk about we not fighting bail. We not fighting. You shitting me or you kidding me? So, but see, this is what I'm trying to say. So, all right. So when you a politician, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bigger. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. And moreover, this dude might just be guilty for smuggling drugs, bro. That's the bigger picture. This dude Maduro might just be guilty for some of those drug charges. Listen, man, they known for having that good cocaino, whatever they cocano, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They must be known for having some good coke out there in Venezuela. You know, cocaina, whatever. You know what I mean? Because he's like, yo, forget fighting for the different charges that y'all get me for. He said, I'm trying to fight for this for y'all. Like what y'all did was illegal. And I get it. I get it. That can save you a lot of headache, a lot of money. If we can win the fight that you guys came up in my house illegally, whatever y'all was charging me for is admissible. It's thrown out. So I think that's the fight that they're doing. They that's the fight they want. Like let's not skip the fact that what Trump did was illegal. Because what he did was illegal, okay? Raising those defensive before arguing bail can be part of a bigger legal strategy, okay? Leaving bail until a later hearing gives his lawyers time to frame these bigger claims before discussing release conditions. Okay? So yes. I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. Facts. Yo, appreciate you, Cigar. We tapped in, my brother. Let them know what time it is, man. They playing games, B. That's why I let people know. That's why I let people know in my Instagram stories, like, y'all playing games, B. I love y'all on my IG or whatever the case is, but my YouTube be popping and we talking facts. We building. Today's mathematics is the 5th. Power. All right. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, and power. Okay, so we talking about power. Trump, you are abusing your power. The big facts. All right, today's mathematics is power. Born power. Let's learn how to use our power in a good light, in a good form. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the like button, please. Hit the notification button. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, hit the notification button, all of that, okay? Yes, it's about exploiting resources, okay? It's about exploiting resources. So yeah, Trump, you know, he's making decisions, and you need more power, Ninja, because I'm making sure you. All right, cool. Respect. All right, so we discussed this earlier. We discussed this a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? Trump was not, when he first captured dude, the first thing he tried to make it look like was it's for drug reasons. Like, oh, these guys are smuggling drugs. These guys doing this. He's got, and I was watching today, like, it's a fentanyl problem that we have in America. That's the bigger issue, not the cocaine. You understand what I'm saying? It's the fentanyl that we are having issues with, right? So Trump, that was his way to create a narrative to try to like distract us from what he did and why he did what he did. You understand what I'm saying? Then somebody was like, yo, it's the oil. It's the oil. And yes, it's the oil that Venezuela has much of, plenty of, right? And Trump wants that oil. You see what I'm saying? Him and his business partners, and the thing about it is that Trump is trying to think like a businessman. If you guys want me to run your country, if you guys want me to continue to help you guys and give you guys resources and all of these different things, I'm gonna need something. I'm gonna need something too, man. I'm gonna what you got? What you got to offer me? If I'm gonna continue to pay your rent, I'm gonna continue to put food on your table. I'm going to all these different things. What are you guys gonna offer me? And that's how Trump is thinking, But by him going into the house and kidnapping dude, it's crazy. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. And the wife, she's on some like they saying her ribs is punctured. Like, so, and they still standing 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Like they said my man up in there got his fingertips paws on the table. Like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Maduro is standing 10 toes down, B. And the thing about it is that he now has the oil, lower the prices of gas to keep campaign promise. Yup. True story. Well, I'm definitely not Greg because I'm from Harlem. But shout out to your man Greg, though, from Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Stand up, Detroit. Stand up, Detroit. If y'all from Detroit, wherever you from, stand up, man. Give yourself a round of applause for being here right now, B. You know what I mean? But yo. So the thing, all right, this is the Illmatic part, right? So the real reason why ATL, I was just in ATL was it October? Yeah, I was in ATL in October. Yo, I love ATL, man. I love it, man. I was on the eastern part of Atlanta, East Atlanta, right off the belt line. You know what I'm saying? When I go back to Atlanta, make sure you stay in East Atlanta, man. I don't know, like I like where I was staying at. I stayed at one of my boys' cribs. You know what I'm saying? And I loved it out there, B. So whenever I go back out there, I'm making sure I'm getting Airbnb within that area. Very gentrified. A lot of coffee shops, a lot of restaurants, bars. Yes, the belt line. Me and my bro, we walked the whole belt line, not the whole joint, but we walked like about a good 3 miles. Walk about a whole good 3 miles on the belt line. Walk through the market. You know what I'm saying? Saw some of his alumni friends and all of that. It was during the homecoming for Clark Atlanta. I went for that weekend. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of baddies. Oh my God, a lot of baddies. Oh my God, it was crazy. It was crazy, bro. I was there for one music festival. You know what I'm saying? So I saw Future perform all of them. She was fire, B. I'm going back to Atlanta in May, actually. I'm going back in May. My alumni brothers, we're gonna hit it up. Pause. It's gonna be nice out there, B. Because I want to go when the weather is a little bit more nice, a little bit more nicer. Because I was gonna go back for New Year's, after New Year's Day, and spend some time out there. But I said I want to go out there when the weather nice. I just came back from DC. I was in DC for 4 days. DC is fire. I went to stayed at the Marriott downtown area, I think it is, and it was cool. They got something called a Union Market in DC. They got some nice stuff over there. Big up Florida. What part? What they do? Florida is it? Okay, you in Florida? Florida's in the building. Florida, what's good, man? It's crazy. I'm supposed to be going to Florida in a couple months too. I'm supposed to be going to Wynwood. I want to go try out the Brooklyn Chop House restaurant that yes, that Don Pooh owns. I've been to, he has two of them in Manhattan. He has one in Dubai, and he also has one in Wynwood. Yes, so I'm actually going out there. I'm gonna actually try to interview him while I'm out there also. So I want you guys to look out for that. Let me give you guys my Instagram page while we are on here, so you know we can kind of all be in sync, if that makes sense. So just follow my Instagram page. All right, Big Picture Media Harlem. We had about 13.4 thousand followers. Make sure y'all follow my page. But like I said, you'll see more content on my YouTube channel than you'll see on the Instagram channel. I like DC too, but the strip joints. So yeah, I'm not really into strip clubs like that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not a strip club kind of guy because it's too much drama. It's too much drama. Too much drama. Cats out here be hating. You know what I'm saying? Like these shootouts and gangs and all of that. I'm not with that, man. I was tempted to go to Magic City in Atlanta for some wings. Not for the chicks, for the wings. I wanted to go for the wings. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe next time. And me going to Magic City to the strip club, it's not for the chicks. I'm just going for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going for the culture because Magic City has so much culture. There are so many Atlanta artists that were broke. Not that's the wrong term. Records. There were so many records that were broken in Atlanta, in Magic City. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of videos were shot there. BMF, they even spoke about it in their documentary. So that is the reason why I would go to Magic City, not for the strippers, not for the strippers. You know, yes, thank you, Cigar. Appreciate you, King. Gotta do it at least one time in May. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go in May. I'm gonna go in May. Don't worry, people. We're gonna be on here for a minute. I'm off for the next few days, so I'm focusing on my media platform, get these numbers up. What happened to ATL last time I was there? Summer of 95, 2025, 6ix9ine Punks everywhere. What happened? I was up 95. I don't know what that means. Trying to come up, playing in Magic. Yeah. Next thing you know, they on the radio. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's how it was in Atlanta. Atlanta was popping. Atlanta, and it still is. So that's why I would go to Magic City. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out from Palm Beach. Whew, I love Palm Beach. Palm Beach is mature. You know what I'm saying? You can go there. I was flying from Miami one time, and no, I think it was the West Palm Beach airport a few years ago. This is 2021. And a young lady told me, she said she flies out to Florida and stays at this hotel in West Palm Beach. And they have like a DJ who spins there like every weekend. So she says she's back and forth in Florida, like sometimes twice a month just to party at that hotel in Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh, wow. So all the people from Florida tapping in. That's what's up, B. Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, Florida is like Atlanta with a beach. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Florida is like Atlanta with a beach. No cap. You know what I'm saying? With a beach, yo. For real, for real. For real. Palm Beach is, yo, for real, for real. Oh, so, okay, so what's going on in Florida? So it looks like there's a lot of Trump supporters out there. Yeah, they taking over, kid. Come on, man. We gotta bring Jersey and Harlem in the building, man. But yeah, it looks like Trump has paid, well, allegedly. I've been getting text messages saying that the people out there in Florida who are protesting and parading that Maduro is locked up they're already Trump supporters. So they've been paid to go out there and protest and parade that Maduro is locked up. Okay, frauding as they're from Venezuela or whatever the case is. So I thought the same thing. I was like, yo, that could easily be the case, bro. That could easily be the case because all Trump got to do is get the people, send that email out to all the supporters, all the protesters that is down with his clan or his crew. Listen, y'all want to make a couple $100? All right, cool. Go out here and act like you happy that Maduro's locked up and you from Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? They from New York and Jersey and Cali. They're not from Florida. Exactly. Now, there's some people out there protesting, bro, in Florida. They're out there protesting. Now, let's not get it twisted though, okay? So, Venezuela, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Listen, if you want to call in too, if you want to call in and give a quick shout out or whatever and state how you feeling, you can call 917-376-1068. Okay? 917-376-1068. One of y'all type the number in. That way I can pin it for you guys, okay? Because, I got time. Yeah, so Venezuela looking real good for vacation. Wow. Okay, so it looks like Maduro, right? He that was a dictate. That country, they paid to, and certain folks down here real racist. Yeah, they got paid, man. I know them dudes got paid, man. So it's a dictatorship out there in Venezuela. That's why you might have some of those people from Venezuela who are happy that he's temporarily out of office. This dude has been president since 2014. All right. So you know what they say? There's always two sides to the story, sometimes three. Okay. So this dude has been president since 2014. A couple of times he ran for president. They feel like the votes were rigged. Okay. So the people felt like they didn't want him in office and he still won. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of trickery and a lot of foolery going on out there in Venezuela, where you got some people out there that probably want him in office and you got some people out there that probably don't want him in office. Any country that's ran with dictatorship is probably not the best country to be living in or staying in or visiting at that. You know what I'm saying? Because they make up rules as that's how Trump want to run this country. Trump want to run America like that. He's trying to, if this was a dictator, Trump would try to be president forever and we'll be effed. For real. Thank you. A lot of effery. So there's a lot of effery going on out there in Venezuela. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they brought Maduro. Yo, we was talking about that earlier, Floyd. They had my man in that Nike Tech suit, bro. Like, they put that joint on him and was like, nah, you going viral today, B. He said, it wasn't Puma, it wasn't Adidas. Like, you gonna wear what them niggas wear outside, bro. Like it's like, yo, like, like all he was missing was like a Yankee fitted or like a socks fitted. Like, that's all he need. If my man would have had the Yankee fitted on, bro, it'd have been up, bro. It'd have been up. I'd have been out there protesting for him. Like, yo, free the homie, man. Free the homie, B. You know what I'm saying? And he walking through the pen. Downtown telling people, yo, Happy New Year. You can tell he chilling, man. Nike stocks is going up, B. But see, that's Trump, yo. Trump like, yo, y'all, listen, man. Don't miss the big picture, man. Cigar, you said it, B. You said it, man. Yo, that dude, Bishop, he is not bothered at all. Do you know how protected that dude probably is in there, B? All right, We gonna be on here all night because this is gonna go so many directions, and I already know. This nigga is the connect, yo. Maduro is the coke connect. Do y'all not see? This nigga is the coke connect. This nigga is in the feds with niggas who got locked up for moving keys, and like, you shit me or you kidding me? This nigga, the connect is in the cell next. Do you know this nigga is getting his drawers washed. This nigga is he's getting his fingernails clipped. The freaking guards this nigga is eating lobster and shrimp, my G's. This nigga's the connect, yo. This nigga's the connect for the oil, and he's the connect for the cocaina. Cocaina. He's the connect, B. You heard it here first. Y'all knew that, but I know a lot of y'all really ain't really put it together like that and all of that. I get it. But this is the big picture. This is what we do. We talk real facts. I'm not saying he's guilty. Shh. Thank you. Shh. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna come out with Maduro text saying, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't have Jordans on, B. I'm surprised that dude. I'm surprised. Or some Nike, what's it called? Joints called the ACG boots. My man would have had the ACG boots on. It'd have went crazy. It went crazy, B. You shitting me or you kidding me, yo? My man is a connect, yo. That nigga chilling. That's why he like, oh, nah, I don't want no bail. What's bail? What's bail? Bail? Nigga, I'm at home. This is my second. Like, niggas love me in here, yo. They love that nigga in there, B. They like, yo, what you need, bro? If he'd have had the black Air Forces out. Because you got only real G's wear black Air Forces. I ain't even gonna hold you. You really gotta be about that life if you wearing black Air Forces. A lot of niggas can't get away with that, man. They fits don't be fitting. Guns, oils, and drugs equal God. Shout out to Byron Floyd, 1658. True stills. Today's mathematics is power. Born power. My man Nicolas Maduro has power. When you can tell the judge, I don't want bail, that means you got power, bro. I'm sorry, B. He gonna have a document. 50 Cent, can we get a documentary, please? Screenshot this, y'all. Screen record this, y'all. Y'all need to add 50 Cent. 50 Cent, when are we gonna get the Nicolas Maduro documentary? 50 Cent, when are we gonna get the Nicolas Maduro documentary? And on the cover of the documentary, it needs to be him with the Nike, with the Nike Tech sweatsuit on, bro, with ACGs and a Yankee fitted, B. True stills. And that's on everything. Because now every real nigga in the hood know who Maduro is because he had that Nike Tech on. Yeah, seeing they went after Chapo, I think he big chilling it. Yo, beloved, yo, could you imagine what's going on right now in the feds right now, B? Listen, this just opened my mind up to a whole nother level of politics, B. I was in DC chilling, man. I was in DC chilling, minding my business. I went to the freaking African American Museum, of history, the biggest African American museum in the world. It took me 2 days to see that joint. And then this, while I'm in DC. Yo, was I the only one? Yo, I got the great. Yo, all right, yo, cigar, no cap. Tomorrow when I go live, I'm wearing my gray Nike Tech sweatsuit. I'll get out my closet right now. Like, don't tempt me, y'all. Don't tempt me. I will go in my closet right now and pull out my Nike Tech my gray Nike Tech sweatsuit. And to be honest with you, that was my first Nike Tech sweatsuit. Don't tempt me. But I'm going to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in. I'm not logging off now, but tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in. Hit the notification button, hit the like button, because tomorrow I will be wearing my all gray Nike Tech sweatsuit. No, Eddie, I'm not getting it. No, tomorrow, my guys. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll tell my daughter to go get it right now at the closet. Like, yo, tomorrow I'm wearing it. Trust me. Trust me. And if I don't have it on pause, remind me and I'm gonna go put it on. It's clean. It's already clean. I ain't wore it in a month of Sundays. So it's just sitting. I was just doing some cleaning just now. Because I had the pants one place and the hoodie was somewhere else. So I put bing, bong, bing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate you, King. So yeah. So this is bigger than Nino Brown. This is bigger than Nino Brown, y'all. You feel me? It's bigger than Nino Brown. Like, we about to get a documentary. We gonna get the series. We about to get, this about to be major, yo. This about to be major, yo. Niggas said, I don't want bail. Judge said, yo, who are you? Niggas say, yo, I'm the president of Venezuela. Niggas say, yo, who are you? Niggas say, I'm the president of Venezuela. Yo, am I crazy if I said I want to be like Maduro when I grow up, yo? Am I crazy? Like, I don't want to sell drugs. I'm just saying, am I crazy if I said that? Because right now, niggas said, I'm watching, what movie is this? With Denzel Washington and the other white, with the white cop. He said, I'm a decent man. I thought about that song. I'm a decent man in the city, you demons. Cities be scheming. Niggas be scheming. I thought about that when he said decent man. Training Day. I got Training Day. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Maduro said, King Kong ain't got nothing on me, nigga. He said, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Nigga said, bail what? Nigga said, I don't want no bail. Yo, man. Bishop, oh yeah, you want to be like him when you grow up too? For real, man. Like, yo, because you got to think about it like this, B. At this, yeah, crying, get decent man. Yeah, all right, cool. I gotta reach out to homie. I'm supposed to be bringing homegirl in the show. Him and her real cool. The Rain Report girl. She from Queens. But yeah, I gotta bring him on, man. Hit him up. Tell him to come on my show. How about that, B? You know what I'm saying? It's the big picture, so he need to holler at me. True stills. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know, but my man, right? My man said, I don't want bail, yo. Nigga said, I'm fighting this, yo. So the reason why everybody's getting a shit all bunched up or whatever is because they don't want other countries, right? They don't want other countries, other adversaries, to do the same thing Trump did. Because you got other countries that got problems with other, leaders and things of that nature, because they look at it like, bow. They look at it like, let me pin this, because Bishop hit that on the spot too, pause. They look at it like, yo, listen, if Trump could do it, we can do it too. Like, this is what the United Nations is for. United Nations, they just create laws, create boundaries, and you know what I'm saying? Parameters. Like, Trump he just went past everything. He ain't make no phone calls. He ain't put no paperwork in. Nigga just woke up and was like, yo, we about to go get these niggas, B. You know what I'm saying? Trump got his own Trump nation. You know what I'm saying? He got his own nation. Nation of people, group, they do what they want to do. And they think about it later. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got people in position like that, you can make moves like that. The price of Venezuelan key just went down. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, the cartels is behind him. The big cartels is behind him, man. Them cartels is behind him. They see he's loyal. They see they respect him. They see he's honorable. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all hit the like button. It's 55. It's 55 people in here. It should be 55 likes on here at least. True stills. That's not true at all with all respect. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not true? What are you saying is not true? Said a couple of things just now. Please break it down. Oh, I think they're saying the cartels are behind him. So someone is saying that the cartels are probably not behind whatchamacallit. Listen, there's a possibility. Okay, we're not gonna create this. All right. Allegedly. Everything that said was allegedly, okay? So we're not gonna create this narrative that what's his name? Nicolas Maduro is a coke dealer. We're not doing that. We're not creating a narrative that the cartels are behind him. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? We're just looking at it from a broader perspective of what we see and using educational guesses, right? So this is allegedly, right? So we're talking about a country that has the best cocaine or the most access to cocaine or whatever the case is. We're talking about the country that has the oil. What are the three branches of government and what are their functions? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. We got ChatGPT for that, brother. You ain't saying nothing but a word. What are the three branches of government and what are their functions? Yeah. So yeah, we're not doing that. Like we want to listen, man. We want to free. We can't even say free Maduro because he doesn't want to be free. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect that. I respect that because he knows that Maduro probably likes to party. I know he got that. Yo, you wildin', Byron. You damn right I don't know without the chat GPT. I'm not ashamed to say that, brother. Come on, Brad, don't start that. Please don't start that. Please, we're not doing that, Brad. I don't know you. All right? I don't know you. All right? Judicial, executive, and what's the other one? Judicial, executive, and legislative. Yes. I don't remember everything I learned in grade school, B. Like, come on. It's not a me and you conversation. Stop it, please. But oh my God, my man, he's somehow what are their functions and all this kind of stuff. Like, are we doing that? All right, we doing that? Okay. So executive branch enforces. All right, so executive branch enforces the laws. Who? The president, vice president, the cabinet. Judicial branch interprets the laws. Okay. So yeah, so this might go to Supreme Court. I don't know. There is no such thing as Trump Nation or whatnot. People love. Yeah, but Trump does have a number of people that support him, that are teamed up with him, are in cahoots with him, that make him feel comfortable enough to make these kind of decisions. Like, let's not get it twisted. Let's not act like we was born yesterday, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate Trump, but I do disagree with some of the things that he does, man. I think some of the things he does is just illmatic, man. You know what I'm saying? Did the executive branch enforce? Okay, Brad. See Schoolhouse Rock for more information. Did the executive branch, so who's the executive branch? I think that's the president. So executive branch enforces the laws. Who? The president, vice president, cabinet, and federal agencies. Main functions: enforce to carry out laws, serve as the military, conduct foreign policy, appoint judges. So what you're saying is that I think what Brad is saying that as long as the president says it's a go or enforces the go for Venezuela, then it's a go, that it's legal. I think that's what Brad is saying. Remember that 2 billion we dropped down in Argentina? You guys are y'all guys is dropping fat. I'm gonna have to screenshot some of the stuff y'all saying, because y'all some educated mofos. I ain't even gonna hold you. And this is why I do what I do, because let's not I'm listen, I'm not here to teach you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like this is come on. We gotta this is reciprocated energy. I tell you guys information, you guys give me information too. Just as much as you might learn from me, I can learn from you. All right. I'm still a student. Whenever I tell you guys all the time, whenever you feel you know too much and you're not a student, that's when you need to start being concerned. All right. So I am forever a student. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? What he did was definitely a violation of international law. That's how I feel too. You know what I'm saying? Then people have been so used to past presidents talking about not doing it. Yo, it's crazy because I was complaining about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, listen, like Biden wasn't doing nothing, nothing, man. Like, and it's not that Biden wasn't doing nothing. It's just that, Biden wasn't, I don't know, we didn't feel secure. We just, a lot of us felt like Biden wasn't doing that in office. And now the minute that Trump does something that has something to do with protecting our country or making an executive decision, we look at him, in a negative light, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Trump said, no more talk. The guy had a warrant and a bounty. Go get him. Wow. And I guess the warrant and the bounty was for the drugs, was for smuggling. Well, this is what they're trying to lock him up for smuggling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I don't know. I don't know. But see, the thing is though, is that everyone is shocked. Yeah, people of Venezuela speak for itself. So we have to ask ourselves, why are they celebrating the fall of this man? Yeah. A lot of people in Venezuela are celebrating the fall of, and I said that earlier. There are a lot of people who are celebrating the fall of this guy, of Nicolas Maduro. Because it's been let me see. Yeah, they're tired of it being a dictatorship. They're tired of it. They're over it. Probably a lot of unfairness going on. And they're like, yo, Biden ain't know if he was Jesus Christ. Oh, Byron, I can always count on you, brother. He said Biden ain't know if he was coming or going. Need an age limit for president and term limits in Congress. Yeah, I know, brother. Yo, Biden, I could not with Biden, man. Listen, I don't know how Biden got in office. I did not, I don't, listen, true stills. All right. The minute Biden said, if you black, you will vote for me, that should have been it for him. It should have been over. How the hell are you gonna say if you black, you should vote for me? Are you bugging? Shirley Chisholm didn't even say that. And I saw that in the museum when she was speaking. In so many words, she let the people know, don't vote for me because I'm black. Because that was the first black woman who ever ran for president. She made sure the people knew, like, yo, you're not voting. Don't vote for me because I'm black. Don't vote for me because I'm a woman. If he wasn't, if he wasn't vice president for Obama, if Obama didn't endorse him, he wouldn't have won. He would not have won. If it was only for Obama, trust me. If Kamala was Obama's vice president, then she probably would have won. She probably would have won. You understand what I'm saying? But Biden, he didn't really. Biden, it was either Biden. Was it Biden? Did he run against Trump? I think he did. So it was either Biden or Trump. That was the catch. That was the thing. You gotta vote for Biden so Trump don't win again. So he don't get back in office. So we were stuck with Biden. It was he won by default. Saw too many videos him kissing, tonguing, looking very doing strange things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was Photoshop or what, but messed me up. You know, um, mm, mm, mm. It's too crazy, y'all. Oh, I gotta send this live to my sis. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Biden was a bit caviar with his. He needed Obama to vouch. Yeah, if it was yo, shout out to Revolutionary Pot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, champ. Yo, we've been on here for an hour. It don't even feel like an hour, yo. It really don't. It really don't. I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's 40 of y'all in the building. We should be at least 20 likes. What the hell is going on here? Come on. Should I, y'all, what y'all want me to put my Nike Tech on? Like, what's good, B? I gotta go get my Nike Tech for me to get these, to get my likes up. That's crazy. If Eddie's still in here, he like, see, I told you to put the Nike Tech on, but you ain't want to listen to me. Oh, man. Biden was a big cavalier with that statement. Really chapped my ass with that statement. No pushback from Shaw. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Listen. Listen. I don't. I disagree with a lot of things they be saying on the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God, and all of them, or whatever the case is. They do a lot of kiss assing on there, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. They do a lot of that on there. They really don't talk up like they supposed to, and that's that. That's that, B. Real talk. Um, but Biden, yeah, man, he and Kamala, like she was low. Like she ain't pop up until she had to run for president. Like I was like, yo, where you was at this whole time? Be like, there's no way in the world you gonna be a black woman vice president and you just in a cut chilling, like ain't nothing going on. Like, yo, ma, it's mad work you could be doing. If I got the vice president card, B, is no way in the world you gonna be like, yo, listen, you can't do this. Now I'm going to every hood. I'm going to I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere, and we gonna make a change. We're gonna make a change together, B. You understand what I'm saying? So Trump, Trump got to chill though, man. He got in because the people behind him, he was already done way before he got into office. And I don't blame him for it. Even his own wife was behind it 2 months after he got out the office. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but you know, they have to set some type of it needs to be more communication in the United Nations. It needs to be more communication, or some type of rule of law, you know, because we can't have, you know, leaders, we can't have these people just running up in people's cribs talking about, yo, and just start kidnapping people. I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's the right thing to be doing, man. Real talk. His own wife came out of nowhere and announced that he is on stage 4 cancer. So they knew what was going on, but they had to lie on everything, even when he's on doctor. When Latinos vote for the oppressor, I fucking lie. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Yeah, man. I hope Biden is doing well though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trump would easily win a 4th term. Yeah, if Trump ran for office, man, he would definitely. Cause who else gonna run with Trump? Listen, who else going to run? Who else? Uh-oh. The GOAT about to come on. 1 second, guys. Yeah. 1 second, team. Yeah, so yo, Joy, what's going on, sis? What's good? What's good? Yeah, you know we talking about Trump, man. And you know, Trump would definitely win a fourth term. If he could, if he no a third term, I'm sorry. If Trump could run for a third term, he would definitely win because he's the type of guy. Trump is the type of dude where it's like, um, no doubt. I'm reading your text, Joy. Uh, if Trump, the thing is, what Trump is like he don't care how many people like him. That's the thing with Trump. Trump don't care how many people don't like him. Who he don't care if you like him or if you don't like him. He just know that he has an assignment, and that's what puts him ahead of a lot of these guys, man. You know, that's what makes some of the people that you look up to in politician in politics, they admire Trump because he stands on what he wants to do. He wouldn't win the popular vote, but he'd win the electoral. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. He would win for a fourth term. Yes, yes. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do. He's not scared. Trump is not scared. You know what I'm saying? Trump, he wants people to be better. You know what I'm saying? By any means, by like, go get it. Go get it. You know, all of the immigrants are conservative and still like Trump. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. He did his job. He did his job, and he's doing his job right now. You know, we might not agree. Listen, we're not gonna agree with nothing. We're not gonna agree with everything that no president does. That's just it is what it is. Some of the stuff that Obama did, we probably didn't agree with, but we ran with it because he's black. Oh, he's the first black president, and then I get it. It's cool. Me too. I loved Obama too, but I noticed things that I know if I look down his rap sheet of what Obama did, I would probably like, you shouldn't have did that. Oh, you shouldn't have did that. Oh, you should have did that. But there's been a narrative that's been created that we have to hate Trump. We have to hate Trump. And when you have that narrative of distraction, then that's what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Cubans here in Florida shook. I will vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I know somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who goes to a church in Florida, and they are very much Trump supporters. And they going hard for Trump, man. I used to love Obama until I seen the light. Yeah, once you are exposed to some of the stuff that some of these politicians are doing, especially the ones that you would think would do something for our people. You understand what I'm saying? For the Trump does for his pocket. Yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of these politicians do for their pocket. We just don't know it. Trust me, a lot of them do, Stephen. We just don't know it. Yes, Obama did the same thing to Gaddafi. What is United Nations position on this incident? That's the thing. Okay, so the United Nations, okay, let me chat GPT it. What is the United Nations position on this situation with Trump capturing Nicolas Maduro from Venezuela? Yeah, I don't think that they agree. I don't think they agree with what he did. You know? Okay. So it says United Nations position on situation based on they okay. So the UN leadership views the US action as a big problem. Okay, they view what Trump did as a big problem. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has said the US strike and capture of Maduro have worrying implications and could set a dangerous precedent by violating key principles of international law. That's what we was just talking about, okay? Of precedent law, okay? One second, guys. Then by violating key principles of international law. I'm sorry, of international law, including sovereignty and prohibition on the use of force. So yes, the United Nations, you know, they are not all right with it. You know, they all do, but Trump does it out of front. I've seen a few posts from Venezuela that's happy because Yeah. So Joy, they don't like Maduro because that if he that country is it's a dictatorship. It was ran on dictatorship. Okay? Dictatorship. So and he's been president since 2014. He's been president since 2014, and they feel that and they feel that those votes was rigged. Yeah, he might be the freaking the Venezuela version of Donald Trump. You never know. It's illegal. At the end of the day, I strongly believe about time that we show the world who we really look. Trump did not make any decision by himself. He gave us I keep pressing this. Yeah, bro, it's a sovereign nation. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Trump, listen, Trump gonna do what he wanna do, man. Trump, like Boy said, like he did not make this decision by himself. Like we have to get out of this bag that Trump did this by himself. He's the one. Like, nah, man. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all are talking some y'all real stuff on here, man. Y'all really follow your politics. I respect that. Mm. So Maduro was the vice president of Chavez. I have no outrage. I don't give. Yeah. So Trump wants to currently right now. They sworn in Miss Delcy Rodriguez as the president. Well, as the acting president of Venezuela. So Miss Delcy Rodriguez is currently the acting president for Venezuela. Okay. Trump is saying, yo, we run that joint, B. That's what Trump's saying. Trump's saying we run that. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is kind of funny because Delcy is also saying that Delcy is saying that she wants Maduro out of jail. That could be a front. That could be a front. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like, we're working with Trump. What are you working with him for? Like you supposed to be riding with your man, with your boss. You know, I still can't see how them dudes was able to run up in that dude crib. Like, what type of security you got in there, bro? How was Trump and all those troops able to run up in that house and nobody got shot, nobody got killed, nobody from the American troops got hit, nothing like that? You know what I'm saying? Dude basically said on stage, you can't touch me here. You want me, come and get me. And they went and got, yeah, yeah. I hope nobody flipped on him in his camp. Because when I come home, I'm firing all of y'all, B. All y'all niggas is fired. None of y'all died. None of y'all took a bullet for me. None of y'all, like, y'all just put your hands up and was like, all right, cool. Come in. He's right here. He's upstairs. He's upstairs. He's upstairs. Him and his wife upstairs. They just finished brushing their teeth. They upstairs. Yeah, I just let the nigga, like, he ain't get no, like, because Trump said he tried to run for the safety exit. He said he tried to run for the safety exit, and they caught him. They got him. They got him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, they probably had somebody inside that flipped on Maduro, B. Because there's no way in the world you can just run up in there and you the president, bro. You the president. You moving cocaine allegedly. You moving oil. You running the oil situation like this. Like, there's no way in the world I'm getting that much money or I got this much power and y'all just gonna run up in my crib, B. Like, ain't like, come on, like, you ain't have no guns in your under your bed, like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just baffled. You know what I'm saying? I'm just baffled how they was just able to run up in homeboy crib, and yeah, they probably had a snitch, a DA informant, most likely. They seem to be like, because there's no way you're gonna be that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Run up in somebody's crib and nothing happened to you. I'm sorry, B. I'm sorry, because Trump Like, and I know America. I know we are like one of the most powerful countries in the world when it comes to like military and troops. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yes, the World Court will become involved because you know this is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than cocaine. This is bigger than oil. This is bigger than oil. We talking about honor. We talking about honor, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about honor. When we talk about honor, all this stuff goes out the window. Trump, like, and this could be a situation with Trump. You know, he might be right on some levels, but you have to respect procedures. And I think yeah, it could set a precedent. Yeah, it's just procedures, you know. US Council has held emergency meetings. Okay, so the UN security, all right. Yeah. So the UN Security Council has held emergency meetings to address the crisis after the US military action in Venezuela to capture Maduro and his wife. Many members states criticized the US action during these sessions, calling it a crime of aggression or illegal use of force under an international law. Countries including China, Russia, Brazil, South Africa, Mexico, and others spoke out. So all of these countries spoke out, guys. If only they could keep the same energy for, oh, that's a hard one. Let me tell you, and stop tucking their tail with Israel too. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, Joy. I thought the force of some bad SOBs. Yeah, man. Like, so calls for peaceful and inclusive resolution, beyond legal debate. Guterres and other UN officials have emphasized that moving forward should involve inclusive dialogue in Venezuela and respect for the will. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is gonna go so many different ways, guys. Revolutionary, my man. Iran condemned it at the UN Council meeting. Their word means nothing to me. Mm. This is going to go so many different ways. The United Nations have officially stepped in, and they are going to be making some changes. You know, but you know, like we said earlier, Trump, he has a lot of people working with him. Trump did not make this decision by himself. I'm sorry, guys. You know, and it's just unfortunate that you know, that it went down like this. And it's like your wife, bro. Colombia next. Yes, I looked on my TV and I saw the different countries that yeah. Oh, now we was earlier. We was talking about before Trump. We was talking about 50 Cent, Clarissa Shields. You know how way he put up the white flag. No more beef with Clarissa Shields. China, Russia, South Africa, Iran. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, he's no more beef with Clarissa Shields. You know, I was looking forward to seeing some more plates. You know what I'm saying? She was feeding Papoose, like, you know, maybe she can step her meal game up because that meal Clarissa Shields gave Papoose, man, that shit look that he left the baby spinach on the plate. Like my man couldn't get no real spinach. Or like, well, I mean that is real spinach, but like seasoned or something like that. Like it was just crazy. Yeah, like that plate that she gave Papoose. And Papoose, you can tell he don't like all that video stuff. He not with all the posting and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Papoose ain't with that. He is definitely not with that. You know, hopefully, she makes some better meals for him. And she was scrambling the eggs, and one of the homegirls was like, yo, ah, man, what do you think of Jamal Bryant's wife's dress? So right before I got on live, I actually saw the video of the pastor who said that Jamal Bryant's wife, that Jamal, he introduced her, or he made her look Pap should have blinked twice if he was in trouble. Yeah, somebody said that. Somebody was like, yo, because it looked like she be holding that nigga. It looked like she be holding him hostage, yo. The way she be talking to him and she be asking him questions or whatever the case is. Like, yeah, but nah. All chicks, oh, listen, all chicks that's young like that, not young like that, but that's 30, 31 are not like that, B. Let's not run with that narrative, okay? Let's give let's give, some let's give some of these the younger ladies some grace. You know what I'm saying? You know? Um, but yeah. Yo, y'all crazy. Blink twice if you in trouble. No, by the time he blinked once, she blink once. After the first blink, she in that eye. She in that eye. You know what I'm saying? She just young, perhaps a lot older than her. OG, what are your real thoughts on Donald Trump deciding to create war in Venezuela? We just had a long discussion on Venezuela. We're gonna get back on that tomorrow night when I have on my Nike Tech, my gray Nike Tech sweatsuit that's in my closet right now. Okay, we need some more hours to digest what's going on. I'm pretty sure when we wake up tomorrow morning, there's gonna be more news on it, and I'll touch back on that tomorrow. Okay. Um, but I want to get back to the 50 Cent and Clarissa Shields topic that I discussed earlier for the people who didn't come on. And I want to discuss something new that 50 Cent is doing before I log off. Okay? So, so is this in your opinion? Yes, this is definitely impeachable. This is definitely impeachable. Yes. Before I jump into that, yeah. But Trump, yes, this is definitely an impeachable moment where they might, yeah, because that's why the president, that's why Maduro, when that judge asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "I am the president of Venezuela." He said, "Who are you?" "I am the president of Venezuela." Okay? You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You can't run up in somebody's house, kidnap them because they're not doing what you want them to do. I'm sorry. You can't do that. I don't care how many bills you paying in somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? How many plates of food you got done Uber Eats to their house. You can't run up in a house and kidnap the parents. You know what I'm saying? And think you're just gonna run shit, B. That's not how it goes, man. That's not how it goes. I'm sorry. So, all right, so we're gonna go to Baller Alert. That's where I saw the post about. So this guy right here, I'm gonna play it briefly, okay, guys? And there you go. Hold up. A preacher presented his wife the other day, and I guess you call that a flesh-colored dress. I don't know. I don't know. It's black dress and flesh color. It gives the illusion that she's not wearing anything underneath. And I heard the preacher, when he defended her dress, by saying, first of all, he bought the dress. And then he said, I want to address people who don't know anything, who haven't been anywhere, who don't know nothing. So I guess our objection to a man of the cloth presenting his wife in public looking like a $2 whore. That's crazy. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. I'm sorry. I'm missing all y'all comments. We're talking about this Jamal Bryant situation. Clarissa may have some rejection issues from her childhood because she goes too hard on people. Yeah, I think Clarissa does. I think she is suffering from some type of attention issue. She has some attention issues. I don't know. Maybe she didn't get enough attention when she was younger. Maybe she wasn't accepted. I don't know, something, but she does not respond well to people. Because you gotta understand, right? We're gonna get back to the Jamal Bryant thing. You gotta understand when you are on a platform, social media, whatever, a celebrity, uh, athlete, everybody's not gonna love you. Everybody don't love me on here. You might want to make a joke at me. You might want to say this. It's okay. You can say what you want to say. It's cool, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And I think that she's in defense mode too much. And you can't do that. She's too young. She all right, sorry, she's not too young. She just has a lot to learn. She has a lot to learn because she's very much in defense mode, okay? And I think this is why, she probably already had a conversation with 50 Cent. And this is probably why 50 Cent probably was like, yo, like, let me back down this girl. Because Clarissa Shields, she's actually a good person when it comes to fighting, and he's probably like, yo, I don't want to be part of, God forbid, a downfall or whatever. Because if she crashes, I say she crashes out, like 50, like 50 can get canceled for that. If that woman, God forbid, would have crashed out, 50 could have been canceled for that, B, because now he would have been looked at as a black man having something to do with a black woman crashing out who didn't deserve it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the big picture. And she doesn't look bad. You're right, Marcus. She doesn't look bad. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't look bad. So Jamal married her on the day he was supposed to have been on child support court. Wow. So yeah, so the preacher is saying that he presenting her like she was a $2 whore. Okay, so I don't know how old his wife is or whatever the case is. Trump on Fox live call. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna jump on that after I get off of here. She keeps exposing her Achilles heel by showing her insecurities. Yeah. Look how she went on like Cameron. How did she go at Cameron? What did she say to Cameron? I forgot. Or you on Godfrey's podcast? No, I don't even know who Godfrey is. I would have married her on that date. No, I mean his wife, she's attractive. It's just that that pastor feels like she had a see-through dress on, and I mean me personally, I'm not letting my wife wear no see-through dress or anything that makes it look like she has see-through. Now, if Jamal Bryant, if he's okay with that, then that's his business. If she's okay with that, then that's her business. Like, I'm not going to sit up here, whether if I'm a pastor, politician, podcaster, and say, yo, why you letting your wife walk around? Well, would I? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Mm-mm. She got mad at Cam for mistakenly saying another fight was the most watched fight. Oh, I feel like I remember he did. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So she got to chill. She got to be easy. Yo, congratulations to all of you guys on the live right now. I know the numbers is probably up like crazy when I get off on here. The views is going to be crazy. Shout out to you guys. We really did our thing tonight, y'all. Y'all are the real MVPs, true stills. Real problem is why she feel like she need to do that in the first place. Yeah, like we discussed earlier, man. Yeah, this is not me. Yeah. I'm not on the Godfrey podcast. I don't even know what podcast that is. But shout out to the Godfrey's podcast though. Yeah, but y'all know this preachers ain't about it. Yeah, man, like, listen, like, I grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? And I know good and well that my pastor would have never let his wife, Mother Winningham, walk around with no dress like that. Like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. If you even walked in the church looking like that, period, the pastor's going, he's flipping. Not flipping, but you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna feel uncomfortable. But as far as Jamal, he's old enough to know better, and she's a first lady, so they should be setting. Yeah, they should be setting an example. Yo, shout out to you, Byron. Peace, God. Today's mathematics is power. Born power, my people. All right? Born power. We got the power. Word up. How you been podcasting and will go to that church? So you saying, would I go to the church? Would I go to that church? I don't know. I've never been to Jamal Bryant's church. Oh, okay, Godfrey's a comedian. Okay. Oh, I think I know who that is. I'm gonna pull my dollars. Jamal is a little dancey anyway, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, I mean, yes, today's mathematics is power. I would definitely visit his church. Not for the dress. I would visit his church and not for the dress because I know he probably has a good word and there's a lot of people who probably look like us who go to that church. It was definitely wasn't appropriate for a first lady. Definitely not appropriate. Definitely not appropriate. If I said I wouldn't voice my opinion on it, then I stand corrected. It's definitely not appropriate. I'm sorry. I'm a man of God and, I pray for wisdom, you know. My pastor would have sent the church mothers to, yes, the ushers would have escorted her out. The ushers would have escorted her out. You know what I'm saying? That is unacceptable. I'm surprised. Listen, man, you just never know what you're gonna get with these pastors some days, man. And then you got what's this guy's name? Donnie McClurkin. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but there's a lawsuit on him. Yo, between the pastors, the actors, the celebrities, the rap, all of these lawsuits, man, it was crazy. So there's a lawsuit out with this young man who's saying that he was sexually assaulted by Donnie McClurkin while he was doing some type of let's not be gay or something like that. What is it called? It's just crazy. And the sad part about the sad part about it is, guys, though, is that Donnie McClurkin. Okay, here it goes. Here it goes, guy. Yeah, not Donnie. What would you? Yeah, man. I listen to his music all the time. He makes the joint just stand. Yeah, man. Grammy-winning gospel star Donnie McClurkin accused of years long sexual abuse in new lawsuit. Alleged. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that for Donnie. We are not doing that. I love me some Donnie McClurkin. Donnie had some controversy. Yeah, I feel like he did. I feel like he did. Moreover, I feel bad for him because he suffered that type of I think it was molestation or something. This is all allegedly. I think I said allegedly, right? Um, he suffered from abuse when he was little. He said he stopped being gay. I have heard him testify to it. Jesus, this isn't good, man. This is not good. Mm-mm-mm. It's crazy. Because I believe he has denied allegations. Attorney said the claims a false stating that McClurkin at no time did engage in any form of sexual abuse, assault, or second aggression. Yeah. Oh wow, that's heavy. Yeah. Yeah, he was. I think so. He was. So he said he stopped being gay. Wow. Let me see something. Um, did Donnie McClurkin ever confess to being gay? Let's see. I feel like he did. I feel like he did. Okay, so Donnie McClurkin never publicly said he was gay. In the sense of excuse me, in the sense of openly identifying as gay man, he did not come out as gay. Instead, McClurkin has spoken openly about struggling with same-sex attraction. Oh my God, this is too much. This is why we all need Jesus. This is why we all need Jesus, guys. Exactly. I hear you, Carla. Carla, I hear you way in the back, sis. I hear you. I hear you. And I hear and I see you. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now, guys. I thought yeah. It says McClurkin has spoken openly about struggling with the same sex attraction in his past and said he dealt with those feelings through his Christian faith and prayer. Oh my God. He has described those feelings as something he believes he overcame with God's help and does not define himself today as like, okay. When somebody says something like that, it just sounds like they confused about their sexuality. You know, and where we from, the blocks that we're from, that we grew up on, anybody confused about no, let's stand corrected, guys. Because if you're confused about your sexuality, that doesn't mean that you're gay. Doesn't mean you're gay. Okay, we gotta stand corrected, guys. So I'm just I'm looking on ChatGPT. It doesn't say anywhere. It just says that he struggled it. He struggled with his sexuality. You know, he's never publicly. Is I struggle with homosexuality, same-sex attraction. I believe God helped me overcome those. Yeah, but he has never openly said he was gay. He never. Black or white Jesus doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Father. I don't have that. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, listen, we're all blessed to know, you know, to have alignment with what makes us happy, right? And not be confused, you know? It looks like, anybody confused? Have you seen him with a woman? And yeah. He said he used to be? Okay. Did uh did Donnie McClurk? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that definitely can be wordplay. It definitely can. But we can't put that on that man. We can't. We can't. Okay. Was Donnie McClurkin ever sexually assaulted or molested as a child? Yeah. I think let me see. Yeah, so boom. So yeah. So Donnie McClurkin has said publicly that he was sexually abused as a child. What reputably sources report that he said he was abused by a great uncle, Lord, when he was young, and later abused again by that relative's son. What? This has also been discussed and covered, referencing his early life story and his only. Wow, that's crazy, y'all. So yeah, so he was abused. He was sexually, abused as a child. So my whole thing is this is why one of the reasons why I brought it up. Gospel singer Donnie Kirk has publicly stated he struggled with homosexuality, identifying it as a choice he overcame through faith, not embracing homosexual identity, and teaches others to love. Yeah. So thank you. Yeah. So it's unfortunate that someone's trying to say that they sexually abused that he sexually abused them, because he struggled with this as a child, being sexually abused. So this man probably got help. He probably, I don't know if those wounds have closed or whatever the case is, but now for it to revisit in this form and fashion of somebody trying to Great Dane, yo, where are you at, Byron? Or what state or country are you in? Um, to Shout out to all 50 people in the room, man. 50 people, 98, 90. We've been on here an hour and a half. I told y'all I was gonna rock out like this for the whole week. So we get into it. We're not playing no games. And pretty soon I'm gonna be sending y'all some free merch too. So y'all get ready for that. So for him to have to relive this through someone saying that he sexually abused them or whatever the case is sad, because now you're opening up old wounds that this guy had from when he was a kid, or probably, overcame through getting help and things of that nature. So I hope everything works out for this guy, man. It's just sad, man. Like, men and women, talk to someone, man. Get help. Get help, man. Get help. This is not, because by him getting abused as a child he ended up struggling with his sexuality, not knowing what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? He ended up struggling because did he was he forced to for it to feel to make it look like it felt good when he was getting abused, and did he like it? Like all of those things, go through, somebody's head, pause. You know, it ain't about gay. Would you rather be a thief or a liar? Long as he's a good person, I don't give a damn who you choose to be with. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I don't care. I do not care. If you want to date men, date men. If you want to date women, date women. But that whole sexually abusing people and all that stuff, I'm not with that, man. I'm with that. I'm not with that, B. That's just ridiculous. So I hope. Yeah, yeah. And Tisha, that's the weird part, okay? Not the weird part, but that's the sad part, that when prayer and consecration and fasting has to come in, Oh, it's in the Southern they say that. You know, um, it's like they're forced to love it. When you sexually abuse that much, you know, they become forced to love it. And then I think that's why he was confused with his sexuality. You understand what I'm saying? And when he finally shook it, it's crazy. You can't even speak on it, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm interviewing a good brother this week, Billy D. He's a comedian. You can catch him on he's from Harlem. I'm interviewing him on Wednesday. So make sure y'all tap in Wednesday night. I'm interviewing Billy D, 141, a comedian. He's from Harlem. Yeah, I never felt the need to tell random people that yeah, like, yeah, Phyllis, you should not have to announce this type of stuff to people. Like, it's almost like you're looking for validation, or you're trying to prove something. They say hurt people, but not my passion. I know they lying. Yeah, hurt people do hurt people. That's true. But not in all that's not it doesn't happen all the time. You know? Sometimes hurt people get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes hurt people get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like finding out something surprising. We'll say great day in the morning. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I got you. I got you. However, sometimes the prey becomes the predator. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And hopefully that wasn't the case, sis. Hopefully that wasn't the case, because this guy, we listen to all his music. I've never seen him preach before. You know what I'm saying? But he's definitely, he's one of them. Him, TD Jakes, Jamal Bryant. Um, I think Jamal Bryant, he had a situation back in the days too with a young lady. Let me see something. Let me see something. Did Jamal Bryant have a legal issue with a female years ago? We got to be careful for nothing, guys. That's what my mother used to tell me. Yes, Jamal Bryant has been involved in legal and personal controversies related to women, but not a criminal sexual assault conviction. Okay. In 2016, Pastor Jamal Bryant was accused of having a sexual relationship with a woman named Latoya Shanti Odom, a church member, and fathering her child. Oh, snap. So he got her pregnant. Wow. A paternity test was reported to show a 99.99999% probability that Bryant was the father, and Odom gave birth to their son in 2015. Wow. Odom later pursued legal action regarding child support and custody, and there were reports of court filings. Wowzers. There are reports of civil accusations from at least one woman who filed a temporary order of protection accusing Bryant of harassment, stalking, and abuse in 2017. Wow. Guys, we got to do better. We got to do better. Well, sometimes pray people. He's a great preacher as well as an awesome singer. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. I knew you was gonna say that, Byron. Yeah. Listen. TD Jakes, I love TD Jakes, man. I think Cassie opened the floodgates. Hell yeah, she opened the floodgates. Hell yeah, everybody trying to get paid. You see Will Smith? You see the guy on Tasha K? Oh, you know Billy D? Yeah, he from uptown. I was supposed to interview Billy D a couple years ago, I feel like. And he actually reached out to me today. He was like, yo, bro, man, you were supposed to interview me a couple years ago, man. Let's get to it, boom, boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, bro. I'm off this week. Let's get it. So he's like, let me know the day and time. So I told him Wednesday. So Wednesday, 8 p.m. This dude is hilarious. We gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's real deal Holyfield. But yeah, Cassie, she opened the floodgates, Phyllis. Like she opened the floodgates. But yeah, Will Smith, is this guy trying to sue Will Smith? He's alleging Will Smith had a situation with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy out here in these streets, man. Yeah, you saw the God, it's crazy. Oh, yeah, I mean Eddie Long. I remember Eddie Long had a situation too. It's just, yo, man, the devil busy, y'all. The devil is busy. Yes, Eddie Long was outside too. Mm-hmm. Yep. People, listen, man. Like God, you know, he makes a way for us, but without what do they say? Without action, without something, faith is dead. Without action, faith is dead. That's pretty much what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like you just can't be all works. Without works, faith is dead. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put all the responsibility on God. Like you have to know that you want to be something or do something yourself. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, if you just keep going to him, but you're not putting no work in, then you gonna fall short. You know what I'm saying? Without works, faith is dead. Yeah. Like, and you can't just be putting them God to the forefront. Like you gotta be like, yo, listen, I did this because I wanted to do this. I'm a man of God because I want to be this person. I want to be an example, you know? That's why you're not supposed to put your trust in men, preachers, fresh. Yeah, man. Without works, faith is dead. Yes. Yes. I love you guys. We on the same page. It's called alignment. Alignment. But yo, my people, you gotta do your part. You gotta do your part. You got to. My people, I'm about to jump off this joint. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like button and hit the notification button. Okay? All right. I just taught my daughter how to make some steak. It came out really good. And I'm about to go bust it down right now before I go to bed. All right? I'm about to bust it down. Okay? So y'all, make sure y'all share the channel too to your friends and family. I will be on tomorrow night. I'm gonna probably be on tomorrow afternoon too. So I told y'all I'm off. So you're gonna get what you get. Pause. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay blessed, and more blessed. All right.